Slack attack.
Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Attack, your first stop for strategic Starfield gameplay. And on the menu today, well, first of all, let's take care of a little business with the Razorleaf. I'm going to make a few changes. Here we are in New Atlantis.
Got anything you need to offload?
Ship
Trade
services.
authorities. And here's your new Okay, no problem.
Shipbuilder. Alright, it's come to my attention that you only need 2 engines on the Razorleaf. 2 of them are redundant. The general consensus is you should delete the white dwarf engines. I say no. I say you should delete the Ares DT60 engines. Even though these require Starship Design Rank 3, that doesn't matter. We're getting a much better ship later on anyways. If you delete these 2 engines, the white dwarfs, you only get 874 credits cash back. Whereas if you delete these 2 engines and the struts, you get 4,798 credits cash back. And as you can see, it accomplishes the same thing. You still have 100 mobility, you still have 150 top speed. The only difference is to max out these engines is going to require 6 power, whereas to max out the other 2 engines will only require 4 power. But since I only operate with 1 bar in engine anyways, unless I'm in casual let's get somewhere quick mode, it doesn't really matter how many bars it takes out to max out this ship's top speed. So I'm going to opt for deleting the other 2 engines and go for the most cash back. Alright, so that's it. The only other consequence is you lose 10 hull, is it? Let me see. Yeah, you lose 10 hull because these engines provide 5 hull each. But other than that, you actually gain jump range. Yeah, you can bring this up to 22 light year jump range. Jeez, I wish I'd known that in my first playthrough, because there's a point in the main mission line where you are required to get a ship with a 21 light year jump range. And had I known you could just delete stuff on the Razorleaf to make it so, because my first playthrough I spent 100,000 credits to buy a ship like that. Even though I already know that if you take the kids stuff trait, you get a ship like that for free. But here, you could actually delete parts on your Razorleaf, make money, and make it 22 light year compatible. Okay, so having done that, that's it. That's all I want to do except for a paint job. Yep, and we're going to change the name. Let's select the whole ship, color, and looking at my notes here, color 1 is red, saturation full, and brightness between 3 and 4. We're counting these things here. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's put brightness right about there. Actually, I want a little brighter. Yeah, like that. Right over there. Okay, and accept. Now I'm going to select all the landing gear and the engines. Color 1, black. So just bring brightness all the way up here. And you can bring saturation up, but that doesn't make a difference. Color 2, same thing, black. I think I forgot to set color 1 and color 2 on, okay, hang on, start over. Select everything. Color 1 is red, that's right. Color 2 would be black. So, brightness here. Saturation doesn't matter, but I like to put it all the way up like that for black. And color 3, same thing, black. There you go. Accept. Now, select the landing gear. Color 1 is going to be black, should be already there because we used it recently. Color 2 will be black, and color 3 will be also black, but we're going to bring up the brightness a little bit to about 5, and by 5 I mean counting these color swatches here. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. Alright, and that's the paint job. And finally, we're going to swap out the shield, get rid of this shield. because we can afford it now, because we just made 4,798 credits for free. Take that shield off, and we're gonna put on the Deflector SG30 shield, which offers 440 shield instead of 390. And I'm gonna give that a paint job as well. Select it, color, and you're gonna color it. Color 1 is black, color 2 is black, and color 3 is yellow. Brightness all the way up and saturation all the way up. Accept. And we're gonna rename the sucker. We're gonna call it the Red Hornet. Even looks like a hornet. Everything's good. You only have missing a weapon assignment warning. That's no problem. Accept. And it's good. Here's our new ship, the Red Hornet. See, it even looks like a hornet. See, that's the ass end of the hornet. Yeah. Alright, done and done. And we made some money. Did I make some money? No, I think it cost us like 1,900 to get that new shield, which we got a big discount on.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Alright, so here's our new ship, the Red Hornet. Awesome. Alright, let's pull some stuff out of it. I want to keep these dumbbells. And we're going to sell all the miscellaneous. Just taking out the dumbbells to make it easy. Sell from ship, miscellaneous, and just sell all this crap. Well, watch it now. Don't want to sell that. And let's check the mass of the ship. Or rather the cargo hold. It is now 432. 75% of that would be 324. So we're still over 75%. And I just want to yank this weapon out. Oh, we got some credits here. And the resources stay on. We're good to go. Alright, let's get the well-rested bonus. And I just want to dump this arc welder in the storage crate in the back. In you go. And in the front, I want to put the dumbbells here in the captain's locker for personal reasons. Alright, everything is as it should be. Next, before we go back to the Freestar Rangers quest line, I just want to pick up something here. At the residential district. Go there. And we're looking for the Pioneer Towers, which are right over here.
So, what's the point?
Pioneer Tower. And this little restaurant in the lobby here.
There is simple. All of our signature dishes are unique.
I'd like to see a
Yes,
menu,
of
please.
course.
8 and go down to liver pate. I know this is really expensive, but we're gonna make $1,400 buying this liver pate. So right now it costs us $11.60. Buy one. That's it.
Enjoy the rest.
Yeah, we could sell that off for $2,500. 2,500 credits. Is that it? I believe that's it. Let's get back to the main, or the mission. Surgical strike. Mr. Map, where is this? This map says this is over here in the Deepala. Is it Deepala? Well, it's right here. Yep, there's Deepala. So let's jump there. Hopefully there's no hostiles here because I didn't set up my ship. Okay, good. Okay, just want to yank everything out of particle beams, stash it into grab jump, and max out shield, put all the rest into engine. There is our target right there. Nope. That guy right there. The clinic. Punch it, Chewie. Now you're going to slow down as soon as we get within 1,000 meters. And wait to get to within 500 meters, then we can dock. That's some smooth docking. And on board we go.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
Off you go. Alright, let's talk to Lara Darvish.
It's a grav drive.
Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm here on business, actually.
Are you?
Yes.
Because I don't have any appointments scheduled. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here. So the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments.
Really now?
We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. Whatever business you may be here for, I trust that you will conduct it quickly, and do so without interfering with my staff or our operations.
Don't worry, don't worry. Hey, I'd like to help you with your research.
Would you now?
Yes.
Well, I suppose we could always use additional research specimens. The more data we have about what's out there in the settled systems, the faster we can diagnose novel illnesses. In theory, at least. I suppose we could consider you an independent contractor of sorts.
Sounds
There are
good to me.
naturally occurring antimicrobials in both alien flora and fauna that we can learn from. If you can provide some additional samples, there are credits in it for you.
Alright, now this is random. So far, I've seen her task us with getting antimicrobials and sealants. Post a comment, what did you get tasked with getting? Because I'd like to know, it'd be nice to have a little list of everything that she could potentially send you out to get. Right? And,
All right, then.
it just so happens that we have those. I have them, on the ship. Resources. Got 7 of them to be exact. Let's take them all. This is a cool 700 credits.
It's encouraging to know that every case we cure here likely means dozens or hundreds more can be saved in
I have the
future.
antimicrobials you asked for.
So you do. Thank
There
you.
you go,
This will
700
directly
credits.
aid our research.
And 165 easy XP. Easy money. Alright, next.
Yeah?
On my list is Rebecca Armistead, the wife of the head honcho.
You need anything, just say the word. One of the docs will get you right as rain in no time. Are you the courier? You're not really supposed to be back here. You can just drop the delivery off by the docking port and someone will take care of it.
No, I'm not a courier.
Well, then you won't have Dr. Darvish breathing down your neck at least. But, well, we're not really set up for having folks just milling about in here. It is a medical facility after all. If you could just do your best to steer clear of the doctors while they work and not interrupt things, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
if you need anything, I'm right here, okay?
Okay, this must be an exciting place to work.
Oh, sometimes, sure. Somebody walks in or is dragged in with something we haven't seen before. You best believe it's all hands on deck. Have to find out if it's lethal or contagious, or both.
And go for this one here, I wouldn't take that kind of risk.
Well, not everyone is cut out for it, that's for sure. Thankfully, some of us are. It's harder on the newer folks, that's for sure. You take that Dr. Salvato. Nice man, but he's a little on the skittish side. He's a good doctor, but just needs a little more confidence, you know?
Well, I could fake an illness if that would help.
Oh, aren't you a dear?
Ah.
No, he'll do just fine. He just needs some time. Actually, now that we're talking about this, I wanted to do something nice for him. Give him a little pick-me-up. I overheard something about a meal he hadn't had in a long time. Thought maybe if I could deliver one to him, it'd be a nice gesture. You think you could help with that?
Sure, I'm at your service.
Aren't you just the sweetest?
Aren't I?
You know that Don's Roost restaurant in New Atlantis?
Mm-hmm.
Fancy one? Dr. Salvato was talking about the synth liver pate.
Oh, yeah.
Said he'd never forget it. You bring me a plate and I'll make sure we brighten up his day.
Okay. Hey, guess what?
A couple of years on duty
Got that
here,
dish you
and
asked for.
Oh, goodness. I can't thank you enough for this. Now, I'll make sure this gets to him, and I know he'll be thrilled. Really, you've done a good thing here today.
Excuse
There you
me,
go, 2,500 credits.
Darvish. Thought that last
Bye
civil
for
report
now.
submitted.
Bye for
Just
now.
what you asked.
There you go. 330 XP, and what do we make on that? 1,400 credits profit plus the other 2,000 credits, 1,300 and 30 XP. No, how much did I say? 330 XP.
A bit later.
Just like that, just with a little bit of social engineering. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right. Who else can we hustle up for some
Trying
money?
to stay on top of things.
You.
This place is
Abby.
a far cry
Anything
from
else?
Aquila City.
There's always more
That's
to
for
do,
sure.
Dr. Salvato, as I'm sure you're
We
well
get the
aware.
cases no one has ever
Just
seen before
take a
or
moment,
doesn't know how to
Let
treat.
yourself and get back to it.
Okay, Joseph Manning back in Neon Core, he gave us a delivery, and this is where it's going. We can actually persuade her for a little bit of extra, so let me
Better
just
get going.
back up. No,
There's
don't go anywhere.
certainly no shortage
We got
of
business with you. I just want to hotkey my my wine. It is hotkeyed.
To do around here.
Hang on. Glug glug. Okay, hold up here. Hold up here.
Need something?
Joseph Manning sent me to pick up some medical supplies.
Hey, let's keep our voices down.
Whoop. Okay.
The clinic doesn't exactly know I'm giving its supplies away. That being said, I've been expecting someone soon. I've heard Bayou really has a vice grip on Neon right now. I have some supplies I can give you. Should be more than enough for now, and it shouldn't draw any suspicion from the clinic. I'll have them loaded onto your ship.
Thanks, but we want more. A few extra supplies couldn't hurt, you know.
Sorry, I can't do that. This is the most I can give you without drawing suspicion.
And I should have done a quick save before this, so I'm just gonna give it one shot. If I fail, I fail. But let's give it a shot. Look, I get it. You got yours. I've got mine.
Sorry, but I can't.
Oh, she turned that down. That's unusual. Must be some way we can both win here. Or sorry, I'm not trying to make trouble. I just want to talk this through. Come on, baby.
Look.
There we go.
I'd like to help, but
I'm sure we can work something out.
this isn't getting us anywhere. Sorry, but I can't afford to give you any more supplies. I can't lose my job over this. What I'm giving you now should be more than enough. The supplies will be loaded onto your ship.
Okay,
No
we're just gonna get
extras.
this. All right. Calm down. Okay. I've never actually won that one, even though they seem pretty easy. I should have done a quick save before doing that.
Abby.
But we got
How
the
are you?
original supplies.
Everything
Who else
okay?
is on the agenda here?
I'm certainly not bored.
Abby Edding.
Thanks for asking, Rebecca. This year has really flown
Oh
by.
yeah, Romo Gato, Dr.
First couple of years
Sabalto.
of the
You had a
hardest
chance to
struggle.
talk
No.
to Dr. Cassidy.
Getting used to
Nope.
it.
Really fun guy.
Accomplishment in and of itself.
Running this facility is a challenge, even when there isn't an outbreak of some sort.
You. Nope.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller at the desk.
You didn't hear this from me. But those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Free Star-
Is this him?
There's such a
Here we
mountain
go.
of work. I could really use a hand.
Salvato.
Whatever you do, don't let anyone in here sneeze on you. That happens. We can't let you leave.
Okay. I'd like to help out if I can.
Oh, well, that's appreciated. There really isn't anything you're qualified to do in here. No offense, of course.
None
Oh.
taken.
I
Do you
do
have a
have some
delivery or
data
something?
requests from other facilities in the settled systems. Everyone always wants to know what we're up to.
Usual courier has been less than reliable lately. So if you could get
So
this
I
slate
heard.
where it needs to go, that would help us. And put a few credits in your pocket.
There we go. So we got another delivery.
Take care of yourself.
Had a delivery coming in, and we got a delivery going out. Alright, that's it. Let's take care of the main business here, which is the surgical strike quest, which starts with talking to Ben Armistead. Hey,
Not
Ben.
exactly a hotbed of criminal activity here, is it? Well, that suits me fine. Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
Great, that'll save us both some time.
Yep, I'm pretty well caught up on things. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
Yeah, she had some kind of urgent medical issue, so I'm confident she's here.
Well, every Ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy. Just between
All right,
you
up
and
you go.
me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors.
I remember my first.
Most of the staff don't seem
Ben
fond of
hadn't
the
been
idea
assigned
of me
here. I
being
would
here.
go
And I
crazy.
ain't fond of them right back. Bunch
You
of
catch my Ben
stuffy
nodding off.
eggheads, if you ask
Give him
me.
a good smack for
Except Ari, that
the
is.
man means well.
He's
but
about
he's
the only
just
one I
so
can have a
tired
conversation with.
Need to make sure
Hey
those
there,
files
Ari.
are backed up.
Working hard or hardly working?
Hey, Chief. A little more of the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help.
It'd be
Came
enough to
looking for
know that the
someone
Rangers are
who might
keeping
be
an
of
eye on
use.
us. But to have it be my own
See what I can
husband.
do.
Ever wonder how the
Okay, I'll
Crimson
leave you
Fleet
and
used to
Mr.
be?
Miller
Quiet, Jim, we're
split
doing a
the
walkthrough here.
plans.
Because they have
You need
little
anything
outposts
else?
everywhere.
You seen these
In my
people?
office.
There were so many facilities abandoned after the colony war. The pirates used them as forward operating bases.
Good
all
grief,
over
you
the
people are
settled
so close-mouthed. Jeez, don't you ever say anything? Okay, Ari.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
Interesting, the person I'm tracking is a computer expert.
Huh. Well, we don't
Huh.
give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related.
Sorry to bother you.
You never
Still,
know.
it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're
Of
after?
course, Doctor. I made sure
A
those
former
files were available
soldier,
to you
a
on the
former
network.
soldier
Check
named
with
Maya
Ari
Cruz.
myself
She
to
fought
make sure it was
bravely
all
in the
set up
Colony War.
correctly.
Former soldier, huh?
Yeah.
Don't know why
Yeah,
you
they
asked.
say war changes people
Of course you
forever.
got everything under control.
Makes me sad. The
tried
thought
to
of
help
soldiers who
correct
come
it,
home
right?
and don't fit in anymore.
Let me know if you need.
The name's not ringing any bells, but
Just take
maybe
it
we can approach this another way.
yourself.
Do you know what was wrong with her?
Back to it.
Yeah, a little bit. It was kind of some kind of medical emergency that required long-term care.
That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
And come to think of it, I have actually won the persuasion check with
Never a dull moment.
Abby Edding. I just never found out what the bonus was for doing that. So if somebody wants to post a comment about that, if you manage to win that persuasion check, I have one in it. You can win it with just some basic gear, which was what I have. I just had this 5% and I chug-a-lugged the, you saw what I did, I chug-a-lugged this, and I have 1 point in persuasion. That's all I have. This is not really a persuasion-centric build. This is all we have.
You have a nice day.
Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you
Come
to
on,
be
Maya.
in here.
Yeah.
Okay, finally.
Baby
Here we
needs new
go.
shoes. Let's go. Here we go.
Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
Excuse me, Dr. Darvish. But that last
Okay.
set of
Well,
reports-
what now?
Well, I'm glad that's finally finished.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman.
Oh, there must be someone that fits her description, at least partially.
Yeah. Let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
All right, I'll talk to the patients.
Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. I'll keep looking, see if I can turn up anything else useful.
All right, so we have two patients to talk to: Jane Nakamura and Motormouth, or Candace
Seems like the
Doolin.
Crimson Fleet is everywhere
This we
these
can
days.
blow off safely, I'm pretty sure. This will do a quick save because it will
Like to
require
set up shop in old facilities.
some persuasion, and let's chug-a-lug some booze, and away we go.
Excuse me. What gives you the right to come in here? You're not my attending physician. Get out before I call for security.
Oh, hey, calm down here. I'm very sorry to disturb you, but I just need a moment of your time. Freestyle Ranger business.
Well, I suppose I can give you a minute.
Okay, I'm just gathering some information. What brought you to the clinic?
Believe me, I hadn't intended to stay here. I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents here to the clinic. My ship was intercepted by pirates. I escaped, but not without damage to my life support systems. By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive. I was rescued and placed in intensive care. That was 2 days ago.
Okay. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Come on, fess up. What's really going on?
Well, the nature of my work requires a certain level of discretion, much as yours does.
Uh-huh.
I've shared all that I'm willing to share with you, Deputy.
We'll see about that. I know you'd like to help me if you could. Just throw a little Jedi mind trickery at you. Yeah,
I hear
gotcha. Yeah, okay. And, how about that's what I'd like to hear? God damn it.
You think I'm a pushover?
Just have to win one more and we'll get the auto. I know you'd like to help me. This has failed sometimes. Let's go for this one. I know there's a way to get past this.
Maybe
Here we
so.
go. I'm still short from the auto. I know you'd like to help me if you could. I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
I'm trying
There
to
we
be
go.
reasonable here.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Okay, now we can use the auto.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Alright, look. Nothing I told you was a lie, but yes, there is more to it. You can think of me as a freelance information broker. I came here to acquire classified research materials so I can sell them. Yeah, I realize it's illegal, but it's a victimless crime. Nobody gets hurt. As you can imagine, I'd rather this information not get out. I'm happy to compensate you for your understanding.
Really now. And if you have a point in the theft skill, instead of just these two options, there'll be a third option with theft beside it. Go for that option, and she'll bribe you with 4,000 credits instead of 1,000 credits. We don't have any points in theft, and I don't really have any interest in putting points in theft, so I'm just going to accept 1,000 credits, and I'll keep your secret.
I'm glad that we understand each other. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get some rest.
Okay, and as far as I could tell, there's no consequences to taking a bribe from her. Like you know, the sheriff is not gonna, like, you know, punish you or anything. This, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not pretty sure. I'm positive you could safely skip. I don't know what effect it will have if there's any other thing that you can get from her, but she's just a complete motor mouth, and there's nothing here to be gained by talking to her. Let's just talk to her just for good measure.
Why, hello. Are you here to keep me company?
No, not really.
I can't get any of these doctors or nurses to slow down and just chat for a while.
I don't blame them. Okay, I'm not really looking to chat.
You're not?
No.
I do it to myself, you know. Set myself up.
Too much information here.
Take my husband, for example. You'd think he could be bothered to pay me. But no. So hire some...
Quiet, you. Okay, enough. I need to ask you some questions.
You want to talk about questions,
Yes.
Well, I've got plenty of those.
Yeah.
I've got no end of pains. Headaches, sore knees, sore back, digestive problems, and all manner of
I'm feeling all that
ailments.
myself right now.
I've had test after test.
Yeah. You know what? I think I can rule you out as my suspect, so just let me get away.
If you're looking for someone who's done...
Let me get away.
I'm going to be frank with you.
Let me get away. Let me get away.
Go on then.
Let me get away.
I thought the
Let me get away.
Yes, me. Well, go on.
Is that the most, like, just the game just won't let you go, eh? It's nuts. Okay, so I haven't done that. Let's go back to Ari Miller.
Hey, how'd it go? Did you have any luck?
Not really. I'm hoping to you've got some new information.
As a matter of fact, I do.
You do, eh?
I made some progress digging through the patient records, and I have one more lead for you. Her name's Catalina Rivera. She was rushed into surgery for some kind of emergency procedure. I probably shouldn't say this, but she was in real bad shape. The good news is, she seems to fit your suspect's profile. The bad news is that she's a guest in our VIP wing. That area is restricted to authorized clinic personnel. Even I can't go in there.
Well, I'll figure something out.
Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter. Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rules, and the rules say no visitors without prior arrangement. You didn't hear this from me, but I happen to know that he keeps a spare access card somewhere in his office. Hope that helps you.
Alright. Spare access card somewhere in his office, and his office is in the staff area. All the way at the end and on the left. Totally at the end. You could talk to him and persuade him, but we're not going to do that. Dr. Cassidy. Open the door. Shut the door. Grab this digifix, which is conveniently placed. And go back to the safe. And let's pop open the safe. There we go. There's our VIP wing card and some money. Nobody's the wiser. Okay, so where's the VIP wing? Out here. Exit here, and it's just to the left here. And there's also something else you could do if you have points in security. Let's go back to the Ben Armistead's office. You could hit up this computer here. But we don't have the points in security, so we don't have this option. There's an admin option up here. Hit that if you have points in security. And we're going back to the staff area. went past it. VIP wing. You didn't see nothing. Okay, things are gonna get a little hostile as soon as we go in here. It's gonna be a turret we're gonna have to blow away. There's the turret. Okay, and follow the quest marker, and there's a couple of mines here. There's a mine right there, and sometimes there's another one right there. Let's see if we can grab them quickly before they blow. Haha! And once you're in here, go to this little table here, and you're looking for this right here. Urgent, read immediately. Maya, the ranger is onto us. They're going to find you, and when they do, then the alias won't protect you. The best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. Your hideout in the old asteroid mine at Sakharov should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. Yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Signed, Major Hull. Alright, so the plot thickens. Next objective, go to Sakharov. Okay, let's go into the computer here. Get some more information. Alright. That is it. And while we're here, we might as well grab some goodies, even though they're marked as steel. Nobody's watching. Oh, and this poor soul here. Couple of amps, great. That is it. So we got the outgoing, we did the incoming, we're good to go. This mission is now going to take us to Sakharov. That's the subject of the next video, of major combat in an asteroid mine. But first of all, let's finish up by going back to Neon Core. So we're going to have to undock.
Ranger. This delivery run. Can't ever get here fast enough.
Shh, don't tell the missile spotters that I actually got that. Lay a little trap for those guys. Okay, so. Undock. Okay, back to Neon Core to finish off that delivery for Dr. Manning. And let me just check out something here. Skills, science. No, still need 5 more jumps there, and we need 22 more jumps here. Okay, I thought one of them was getting close. And yes, I know you can see it here. I'd like to click through and see the whole thing. I know you can see the challenges just by hovering over the skill here. I already know that. That's not the way I like to do things. Well, I punch it, Chewie. Alright.
Are you working toward that next technological leap?
And this is going to Reliant Medical.
It's a dangerous galaxy.
What can Reliant Medical do for you? Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Okay, Doc. I got the medical supplies for you. I tried to convince Abby to throw in a few more supplies, but it didn't work.
I see. Well, I appreciate the effort, but there was no need for that. I hope it hasn't made things awkward between the two of you. Thanks for your help. You really came through for me. These supplies will be put to good use. Here, take this. You've earned it.
Alright, 2,400 credits. And another 100 XP. Awesome. And that is it. My name is Major Slack, and I approve this video. If you do too, please give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk. Are you working toward